Hello and welcome to Cherry Hills, and we are going to do a couple of jobs in this episode, one of which is actually we're going to test out one of the components of the custom road train mod that we looked at previously. We're going to try out another set of trailer options. So here we are at the store ready to purchase and get ourselves set up. So first things first, let's just turn on the HUD and go into the road train pack, and we are going to purchase this Twin Star Pro because we're not going to get a big trailer setup. We're just going to go for one of the kind of smaller things. So single trailers or light B double combinations such as flatbeds. Yeah, let's get this one and we should be fine. We're going to get the 760 HP engine. We are going to get it in white because we're getting a tanker. We're going to get wide tires. The relevant. Get the white. Let's try this checker plate tray. Well, I'm not sure what that is, but let's get that. Stock parts we're going to get because I don't like the chrome stuff, and let's purchase that. So we're doing a little trick to sort of check things out. So let's actually right, okay, that's what the checker plate is. So one of the things I was wondering is the open frame is essentially that is open. The checker plate is that. There we have our truck. Let's get inside. So take a look inside this guy. Fuel usage, hit status not connected. That's actually kind of a nice little display. Sort of standard truck interior. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, so let's just drive forward a little bit. Because basically what we're going to do is, this is how we're going to hitch everything up. So we're going to get a tanker. So first things first, we need an A trailer. So we get all the attachers, main color white. We'll set up wide tires, rim color white. Generic fuel decal. Do we want to do decals? Yeah, just want to check something. We can put milk in this. Yes, we can. Yeah, I was just thinking because all the options there were for we got quite a few little two-tone and fill decals. Not sure what Groovy FS brand decals are. Mobile, if you're doing few BP, Caltech. I have no idea who some of these are. Caltech is. Let's have a look. They're a fuel company in Australia. That would explain it. Generic fuel decals. I actually think we just do fill type decals. Two-tone fill details. No fill type decals. Two-tone no fill decals. Let's go with this one. We can always change it later. We can customize it. So what we should have here, let's take a look at the trailer. So there we have a white trailer. It's even got a little display on it to show you how much is in it. That's pretty cool. So there we have our tanker. Let's go and attach this to the truck. Get reversed up a little bit. So we're attached. Let's pull this forward. We're only going to go for, so the way I understand it, this is a 40,000 litre and then a 60,000 litre. We want 100,000 litres for fuel. Sorry, for the milk. So we're just going to get 2. So we're going to get a B trailer now. White and white. 2-tone, no free decals. We don't care about that. We'll set up wide, attaches all of the gubbins, and let's hit purchase. So let's just take a look at this one and have a look at the outside. So again, plain white, fairly straightforward. Got a nice little display there, all the pipes and stuff. That's pretty cool. It does look pretty cool. So let's just reverse this back up. And we can attach, and there we have it. So there we have our sort of milk tanker arrangement that can basically do 100,000 milk. So let's take this down to the cows. So we actually have a tanker down there already. So we have our using our mobile storage tanker down there already, but I like this because it's a kind of cool little setup. Using our hook loader tanker down there at the moment. This does look pretty cool. The little road train. So yeah, let's go check this out. So this should take about 100,000 litres in this arrangement that we've got here. Obviously we could have put more A trailers. I'm not sure if this truck would have taken 3. As a header to pull it. But when we have 3 on there, I'm actually pretty sure it's going to be very, very difficult to actually get through this, because this turn is pretty tight and we're already fairly okay. This actually, yep, so this truck doesn't have 4-wheel drive, so we did require a little bit of effort to get on there. Wow. We haven't been playing that long today, and we've cleared that out beginning of the session today, and that has literally got almost half full. Okay, so let's just nip out of here. This is actually full. I'm going to pop this over here for a moment. We are going to take some milk up to the dairy, and for that we have a tanker. We're actually going to take 2 loads up, so we'll take this guy up and we'll take the other guy up as well. So let's see how the fill works on this guy. So okay, we should be in the fill zone. Let's just oh, that's intriguing. So basically when we say rear, it just literally actually tells you which one. What's this? Lower ladders and open fill point. Oh, that's cool. There's even got animations as well. So you can see there's literally little ladders, a little lid. That's pretty cool. That is actually pretty cool little detail there. Let's change to let's go. So the road train tanker, which is the middle tanker here. Let's fill that one. Again, that has the same little cool feature there, so we'll hit refill on that as well. I think both of them should be filling now. If we actually get out of the tanker and just take a look at the thing. So we've got a nice little display there that's counting up. This one here as well is counting up nicely. It's got milk. Ooh, it has a little displays here which tells us what it's got in from the outside. So that's pretty cool too. So obviously we don't choose what it's filled with, but it's telling us from the outside it's got milk in it. So that's pretty cool. Little fill markers, as it were, giving us an indication of what's inside. So that's pretty neat. Right, this should be full any second, so that's full. We have 100,000 litres in the tanker now. That's pretty neat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move this guy onto the road. It's really tricky to actually move this guy. It's actually pretty big. So I'm just going to kind of obviously I want to put him on the road, and then I'll get the other guy out. We'll take both of these out. We've got him out of the yard. So we'll take both of these. Run through a cow. Run through a cow. And take them both up to the actual dairy. Whoa, too fast. But hopefully won't get stuck. Just make sure we can move forward a little bit and he follows. Why he's not following? Has he got caught on the gate? I think he might have got caught on the gate. Yeah, he got caught, a little bit caught on the gate. Okay, we're not close enough to him. Pick up the trail. Boom. One drawback, I guess, we do need to sort of increase the head distance here because it's doing it from the cab, and of course this is really long. Okay, so let's get rolling. With our little road train. Got 2 trucks in a convoy. A mini road train, because this is not really huge, but it's a good arrangement. And I do like the way these road train mods are set up, because they're not using a dolly. It's so much easier to hook up the rear tiers. Obviously, the way we did it was kind of crafty, because we used did it at essentially the vehicle purchase point. You can do it at the reset point as well. The idea being, we are terrible at driving today. We're weaving something rotten. We basically use the positioning. Whoa. Sorry, I am driving badly today. I don't know why. It's literally almost straight line. So basically, we use that kind of that little trick there where you basically just have to reverse a short distance and you are perfectly straight and everything else, you're not turning, and it's a very good way of building these road trains. A lot of people who do these massive kind of vehicle chain things, whoa, we seem to be missing a buddy. Where did our buddy go? Where did our buddy go? Where is he? What is he? Whoa, okay. Yes, that is not, that is definitely not the way we want to be on the, that is definitely not the way we want to be in the truck. Yeah, that's another reason why I'm using the other using the road train mod actually is a really good idea, because basically it enables us to avoid little hiccups like this. I don't know what it is with the with the Sutcliffe trailers, is that they are very, very unstable. Sorry, we were going in a fairly straight line. Well, we weren't really that straight, to be fair. We were kind of all over the road, but this guy should have not really had to flip over so much. We weren't even going particularly quick. So let's try and not lose our buddy, as it were. Oh, I think so. He should follow us, and hopefully he doesn't flip over. So as you can see, this is so much more stable. The centre, it's weird. It's almost as if the centre of gravity on the other trucks is really high. And that's what basically causes them to flip over. But this guy is, is really stable. Let's just have we're watching him from behind because I kind of don't want this guy to flip over. We are going at top speed, well, as close to top speed as we can get. He's going to ram into the back of us. Ouch. That is... He literally rammed into the back of us there. So fast. So, let's take this guy and unload him. So how do we unload? So let's have a look. This obviously has a tipping point, and there we have it for this. Not sure how this is tipping. Well, it doesn't actually tip. It essentially, I guess it's shooting out the sides. There's no animation here for a tip at all. It just looks like, you see it's got these pipes here, and these pipes are obviously the loading and unloading pipes. So I'm guessing that's the point at which the pack has it unload. So let's kind of park this up for a moment. And he is almost empty. So we can't do the loading and unloading trick that we do with the other tankers, where you can refill front to back by the looks of it. So we'll basically, this is a quite nice little tank arrangement. We're definitely going to keep this guy around. It's definitely worth sort of using. It's pretty cool. It's a nice little tanker. Very stable. Because of the issues we have with the hook and lift trailers, they flip over, as you saw. It had decided that it wanted to be on its roof, as it were. This arrangement was very stable. We were going much quicker, I guess, than the other truck was, which caused it to flip over. And as you know, that difference is that they were literally stable, which is pretty cool. It is possibly a little less manoeuvrable. I guess it might be actually as manoeuvrable. We'll see in a second when we get round this corner, because this is one of these. We have to we have limited space because we don't want to hit the product on the conveyors, and as you can see, we have to kind of do a big sort of loop. We want to go out the gate, and we have got caught, so we might have to rejig it a little bit, but we managed to get through. Not too much hassle. We've got another milk tanker there, which we'll unload later. But this guy, yeah, we'll take this back to the farm. Right, I'm going to try and remember where we are now. We are up here, so we actually have to go down one field and across. I can never remember. It's kind of complicated. Well, not complicated, but it's kind of awkward. It's a nice little plot of land just next to the dairy. I'm trying to. I want to put something on it, but I'm not sure what I want to put on it. It's a kind of a flat grass plot as opposed to a paved placeables plot that there are elsewhere on the map. So it's almost like it would be perfect for. It would have been perfect for the orchards, believe it or not. Had I realised it was there, I would have dropped an orchard onto it. Because it's essentially a grass plot that we could just tweak accordingly. Oops, so starting to weave again. But it's not. We don't have anything we can place really at the moment that would go quite nicely on there. We are barreling down. This has a top speed, by the way, of 83 miles an hour, and it's pulling two tankers. They are empty. To be fair, we were getting about 60 when we were full, which is pretty good. Pretty good for a thing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this back to the cows. I'm going to pop this by the cow shed. But yes, So there we have it. This is say the tanker setup from the custom road train pack. We are using it in a double arrangement with the smaller of the two truck cabs. So it's not really designed for long road trains, is this truck. It is designed for smaller, more complex, more compact road trains. So this gate is going to be murder with this truck. And the only way to do it really is the way we kind of done it. I'm going to go this way around. That was essentially a slightly easier route. We'll park ourselves there. But there we have it. That is our custom road train pack. A mini review, as it were, during this episode. Testing out and filling up the milk, and kind of taking it over there. We will look at some of the other ones in time. Basically, obviously, we're using the timber version already, the logging version. The flatbed, that could be interesting. It depends on how much we can carry. Basically, 21 squares, 24 rounds, 10 pallets, 8 timber pallets. With the larger of the two, it's 30 squares, 36 rounds, 16 pallets, and 8 timber pallets. So this, it could be useful. I'm not sure what with yet. We have this animal trailer. Again, not sure what we're going to use that for, because it doesn't. We've got the new trailer which we're using because of the butchers, and this doesn't have the. It has a tip point, which is the reason why we're using it. It works for both things. Obviously, we've just tried out this trailer. I was thinking of trying out this one for some wood chip stuff on the thing, but one of the things that puzzles me is this rear B trailer is actually kind of small. It's 40,000 litres, it says here. I will check to see if it's not 60. I would have thought it'd be 60, because it'd be the same kind of arrangement as these. If this is 60, and I will check it by looking at the mod code, I will possibly do a version of this with for wood chips, and basically we'll have this set up with so wood chips, and we'll basically do that for wood chip transport down near the logging area where we're doing the field reshape. Because what I potentially will do is we'll do some cutting on a session with the Brooks, and basically have this set up so we just drop through the road train all the wood chip into that and carry that away, and have a big setup for that. So with that, thank you for watching. This has been, I say, like a little mini kind of review session as we kind of moved some milk around of the custom road train pack tanker arrangement. And thank you for watching. And if you thought this episode was useful and you like this episode, please hit the like button. If you want to see more on this series, please hit the subscribe button. We will have more of this series coming forward, and obviously American Outback and our other endeavours with various other things. So thank you for watching. Have a great day, and goodbye.